YouTube, what it do, man? It's your boy Josh. We back up in this thing with another one. We woke up this morning. It's another beautiful day. All praise to the Most High, man. Let's get it, dog. I'm over here pulling into the crib, man. And before I get into the video, man, I hope y'all had a good President's Day, man. I know I did. Feel very rejuvenated, relaxed, and everything, ready to get this week started. For some of y'all, it's already been started. But man, it's something that I had to tell myself, something that I normally tell myself, and I can't believe that I never shared it with y'all. But it's something that I tell myself to get myself out of a funk, get myself out of a rut, and it's the only thing that you need in order for you to start getting your life in order. It's something that was told by me from my football coach back when I was in 8th, 9th grade, dog. And we was out there playing, and he was giving his pregame speech, and his pregame speech was typically always the same. But something that his pregame speech that I love the most, bro, is that he used to say this one line that used to get me going every time. And he said, bro, after this game, he said, don't ever look back on this game having the ability to say woulda, coulda, or shoulda, bro. He said, with this one game, there's only one time you're going to be able to play this game, bro. He said, this game is going to come, and then there is no redos. There is no running it back. There is no rematch, bro. This game happens. It's over with. Put in the work necessary to prepare so where you don't have to look back with a bunch of regret. Because the pain of regret is the pain that you just... It's sometimes unbearable. And what makes it so unbearable is the one thing that you could do to prevent that pain or make sure that it's neutralized or that it doesn't happen, it's already behind you. The medicine that you needed to prevent that pain from happening is already behind you. You can't fix it. And that's the pain of regret, bro. I remember like my 11th or 12th grade year, man. I can't remember which, bro. But I remember I had one of the easiest pick sixes that ever, bro. It was like on a 20-yard line. I'm playing corner. You know what I'm saying? Wide receiver runs the wrong route. I'm playing a zone. I think it was like a cover 2 zone. You know what I'm saying? I send the receiver inside. The receiver was supposed to stay on the outside with me, but he went inside, and the quarterback was like, what are you doing? Do it. As soon as he threw it, he goes, no! He's hollering. As this junk is sitting here floating to me, bro. And once I catch this junk, it ain't nothing but me in the end zone, bro. And y'all boys that watch football, man, y'all know how important it is for a defense to be able to get the ball, take the ball away, get a turnover, and how important or how crucial and beneficial it is if your defense scores for you too, bro. And so I had an opportunity to do that, but let me tell y'all something, man. I dropped it, dog. I dropped the pick. The easiest pick that any man could ask for. Any football player could ask for. Went right through my arms. Straight down my legs. Into the ground. You see the whole fans, you see everybody on the sideline, they just go like, you know what I'm saying? When something was supposed to happen and everybody has an expectation and they see like, oh, something good's about to happen, and then you yank it away from them. You know what I'm saying? I remember, I didn't even want to look over to the sideline, but I remember I was seeing people with their hands on their head. I saw people with their hands over their face. I hear people heckling, catch the ball. Bro. One of the worst feelings I've ever had on the football field, dog. And I remember that one stung for a while. I went a week straight thinking about that play. Especially after the game, man. I was sitting there thinking, I was like, bro, I could have took that junk to that house. And I'm sitting here living with a bunch of regret, and there's nothing I can do but just constantly think about it. Constantly think about it, constantly let it hurt me, because we ended up losing the game, and who knows what would have happened if I had caught that ball. How my impact would have been, my hands would have been on that game, bro. But you want to know what happened? When I reflected, I sat there and I was like, how can I, well, how did I end up finding myself in this position, and how can I prevent myself from being in this position ever again? And I remember back in August, like 2 months before this had occurred, you know what I'm saying, we doing two-a-days at this time. And then after the two-a-days, the wide receivers and the DBs, man, they went out there, a couple of them went out there, run some ones and some routes, you know what I mean? And while they're out there running their routes, you know what I'm saying, they're also doing some catching drills. The DBs are, you know what I'm saying, jumping on routes, you know what I mean? They practicing and stimulating the game. And so I saw them doing it, but I chose not to. I was like, yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, it's hot outside. And I said, man, I instantly thought, like, if I'm putting the game in that situation, I'm gonna know exactly what to do. How I was thinking was like, I know how to catch. I had caught balls all summer long. I had, you know what I'm saying? I said, I don't need to catch no more. I'm good. And I remember when I dropped it, and I was like, bro, after that happened, after practice, I was just catching, jumping on routes, using my hands, getting my hands stronger, getting my hands better, because I didn't want to go through that pain of regret again. That pain of regret was so minuscule and so small. Or I would say this, that pain of regret was so large that the pain of putting that work in, putting that extra 15 minutes in, putting in that extra 30 minutes in was so small compared to that pain of regret. Because when I had that pain of regret, there was nothing I could do about it. There was nothing I could do to fix it. The opportunity came and it happened and it's over with. I couldn't tell the ref, I couldn't tell the other team, hey, redo that down. Everybody do exactly what they did on this play, and let me get another chance and an opportunity to take this jump to the house. When that play was over with, that play was over with. It was on to the next play, and I'm pretty sure they went down and they scored. But I could have stopped that, but I didn't. But I was looking after that had happened. That pain of regret was so daunting, and I was so scared of it that I was willing to put in whatever it took to not go through that again. Me getting in extra work, doing this was small, because I knew that if I had did that, if I had put myself in that opportunity again, I know one thing for sure, I don't want to squander that opportunity. I don't want to sit here and think, oh, I'm good, I don't need to work. No, bro, put in that extra work. Stay on the grind. You guys don't know it yet, but I don't want y'all to get to y'all's game, y'all's big moment where it was time for you to power through and succeed or take the opportunity that you had, that the opportunity presented itself, and then you not be ready for it. Because why? Because you chose to stay inside. You chose not to go out there and put in that extra work. You decided once you got out that bed and you was feeling real tired that, man, I'm a snooze. I'm not going to hit that cardio in the morning. You don't know what you're setting yourself up to receive on the back end of that. Every single time you hit snooze, every single time you say, I'll take a rest day, every single time you say, nah, I'm good today, every single time you do that, you are fueling the possibility of you having to go through one of the hardest pains to go through, and that is the pain of regret. We're in our senior year right now, fellas. We don't know how many games we have left. You don't know how many games you have left. So with the games that you've been given, when the Most High wakes you up every single morning and say, let's go, it's game day, bro. Attack your day and not have any ability to the point to where you can say woulda, coulda, shoulda. Because you want to know something, guys? You want to know some real spiel, bro? Somebody this morning got told that they got no more games. Their season is over with. It's done. And you want to know something that's even crazier? It was somebody just like you. Somebody your age. Somebody that came from a situation you came from. Somebody just like you. On the other side of the world, on the other side of the country, on the other side of the neighborhood. Somebody just like you. got told by the Most High that they ain't got no more games. And if I say tomorrow is your last game, how would you prepare? What would you do differently? You would go at, I'm going to tell you right now, my senior year, my last high school game, I damn near remember every single play. Why? Because I went into it knowing it was my last game. And that was the most sharpest I've ever been. That was the best I ever been. I remember I had 2 touchdowns and a pick that game, bro. I went crazy that game, bro. Had a kickoff return touchdown, bro. Took that jump to the house. Broke for like 70 on one of them. I was eating that game, bro, because I knew it was my last one. And I'm telling you, fellas, that with this one life that you got, bro, you don't know when it's gonna be your last one, bro. Approach that female, bro. That pain of rejection, that pain of the pressure, and that pain of anxiety is so small compared to the pain of regret. That pain of, damn, bro, I wish I could have went up there and said something to her. Ah, dang, bro. Who knows what you could have been with her. That pain of regret where it's like, dang, bro, I went to college, bro, and I wasted all that money because I was focusing on partying. And I wasn't focused on going there, doing what I had to do so I can go and leave, so I can leave it the right way. Instead, you live with a bunch of regret because you sitting there, hey, man, I did nothing but just mess around and party and spend money and chase females, bro, to the point where what I went to college for, I'm not getting nothing out of it. That's the regret. Now you 40 grand in debt with nothing to show for it. I don't want that to be y'all. Learn your lessons the first time, bro. I learned my lesson from that very moment, that with each opportunity and which day I'm given, bro, I got to attack it 100% because that pain of regret is it's right there waiting on me, ready to strike at me. As soon as I decide to choose complacency, it get a little bit closer and a little bit closer and a little bit closer to a point where when I look back, I'll be like, dang, bro, I wish I could have did it again, bro. But you know something, bro? You can't. You can't. So, do what's necessary. The pain of transformation is only temporary and it's only hurting in the moment. It doesn't last forever. The pain of you having to get up in the morning and go work out and, you know what I'm saying, get in some extra drill work or go study at the library for 2 hours, bro. That pain of transformation, bro, it's only a temporary pain, bro. There's going to be a point in time where you ain't got to study no more, where you going to cross that stage. There's a point in time where you get that body and that confidence that you've always wanted. It's not always going to feel like you working out and nothing's happening and you just suffering. There's going to be a day where you're going to be able to put them clothes on, go to that beach, go to that swimming pool, pull up to that party and look on point. There's going to be a day for that. It's not going to be a painful day. It's not going to be the day. You're going to be able to relax one day. You just can't relax today. Today is not the day for you to relax, bro. The day is the day for you to transform your mind, transform your body, transform your spirit to be better so you can receive all the benefits and everything the Most High has destined for you, bro. But we can't do that if we choose to be complacent. We can't do that when we think that we got unlimited amount of games with a limited amount of opportunities and unlimited amount of reps, bro. I don't want y'all boys to ever look back. Dang, bro, I should have talked to that chick. Or dang, bro, I should have applied myself. Dang, bro, I should have just went a little bit harder. Dang, bro, if I would have just kept on working out with him, I would have been right there with him, looking fresh, looking legit, have my body looking on point. But because I chose complacency, because I prioritized being comfortable, I let that make me miss out on my blessing. Now I'm sitting here faced with a bunch of regret. I don't want that to be y'all, fellas. I don't want that to be y'all. And so every single day when you wake up Just tell yourself. I will not say would've, could've, should've today. And go out there and take everything that you want by force. That's all I got for y'all boys. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I'm all at y'all.